Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 4 of season 4 of Invincible. Last week we had our premiere episodes, and it was a very interesting philosophical like push and pull for those 3 episodes. I love that we spent some time on Earth. I love that we spent some time away, seeing what Nolan and Alan have been up to in the interim. Those paths have still not converged yet, but I feel like that's inevitable. I'm just wondering if and when that is going, not if, I know it's going to happen. I'm certain it's going to happen, but when those paths are going to reconverge, especially with this idea of accountability, reconciliation, or, acceptance of one's part in, tragedy or whatever. We've seen it with a couple of different people up to this point. Nolan's wrestling with it right now and actually like facing those that you've wronged. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just very interested in what that's going to look like. Meanwhile, Mark's continuous like wrestling with the ending of lives is really interesting as well. But let's see what happens next, guys. I just want to crack into this episode. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, or if you want to get a little wee bit early access, because I post these as soon as I have them recorded, you can check all that out over on Patreon without all the edits we got to do to get the stuff up on YouTube. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping edit on these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 4, HURM. HURM. Okay, here we go.
What's going on, kid?
Oh, he came here for some advice, maybe.
I did something terrible. I killed someone.
Oh, boy, Mark.
I just had my hand around this guy's throat, and I wanted to kill him so badly for putting my brother in danger.
That's natural, man.
I'm him, Art.
No.
There'd have to be a lot more death and destruction in your wake to make you like your dad, Mark.
Well, yeah, there's that. But surprisingly, like, if you see how he's reacting to all of the stuff now, it might be a little closer to home than you think.
You know who never came in here worried he was making mistakes? Huh? Exactly. The fact that it's eating you alive means you're not him, and you're never gonna be.
Yeah.
I crossed the line, Art.
If I was possessed and about to hurt a bunch of people and the only way to stop me was to... I'd be thanking you all the way to the pearly gates.
Yeah.
You're still that kid who came in here wanting to make the world a better place. It's just that the world isn't as cooperative as you figured.
That's true. That's a very good way to put it.
I can't turn back time and undo what you did. But when you're ready, I can make you look the part.
Aww.
I felt like we were gonna need these colors again, so I whipped it up a while back.
Thanks, Art.
Donning the old uniform, maybe, if he's ready.
But it's not gonna change how I...
It might.
Sorry.
The darker colors made me make you feel more broody, but...
Hey, Eve, I can do a job. Where?
The hell? Oh, wait, literally hell. I mean, we did get that in the recap, the Damien Darkblood shit. I assume that is happening now.
The vial will not be set free.
Oh, yo. Yep. There he is.
The flames of this place burn with unrivaled intensity. Your kind are forged in flame. My kind is the flame. Shred your bodies against the unyielding will of Volcanica.
That's a He-Man name if I've ever heard it.
My smoldering talons will savor the fleeting relief your blood will bring.
I mean, it's a sick look, though. Magma Men.
Should have tried conjuring spell once more.
You would wait until bitch cracks planet in half.
Either cowardice or wisdom. Discover which, often too late.
Let us find out together.
Do they really need to take their helmets off to talk? Hell, it would have been cheaper just to, like, keep the helmets on. God damn.
Why must you make this so difficult for yourself? My magma knights are infinite.
Magma Knights.
The infernal throne is mine. Welcome your doom.
Yo.
Meddle in matters.
Yeah, they
you
keep
don't
taking them off to talk.
understand.
Is it that tight around the jaw you can't move your jaw with it on?
Have her now.
Nope, not enough.
Is that the extent of your power? Mine rivals the deepest chasms of this realm.
Damn. When she claws you, does it also cauterize the wound? HURM. Is that her name or just something he just says?
Always snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Not defeated.
Damien! Oh, you care for your brother? Yeah, I can only end your life once.
Was that part of his plan to get grabbed? I guess not, but
Father did worse in his day.
They will soon flood this cavern and reduce you to ashes.
just regrowing limbs like that.
You'll see how I...
Oh, attacking mid-villain monologue. They broke the rules. Jesus. Oh! I assume as long as we're down here, she can just infinitely recover.
I've barely said a word.
I'd like to see the word count because I feel like you've talked the most. Oh!
How foolish you were. I have no desire to crush the great beast a third time. Tell Satan I am the great beast now. He is nothing.
What the hell? Literally. Oh God, are you, what, how are,
So sorry.
is she like alive like that? Permanently, just like a third of a head? Oh my God. Him just dragging the remains back.
I am here, Darkblood. I've long been
Is
aware of
this
your
Satan?
defeat.
Forces not strong enough.
Your plans have only led to failure.
Yeah, she's still alive.
I appreciate the loyalty from Clan Darkblood. It is unfounded.
So
in
yeah,
my
this
current
is
state.
this is Satan. What happened?
You honor me with your perseverance, even though you've already repaid your betrayal tenfold.
Yeah, he's just saying HURM.
Try conjuring ritual.
It has never worked.
If widen parameters of spell, what could be brought down?
So he's gonna do a reverse conjuring. Jesus Christ. Should try to summon someone from the surface into hell. Never thought we'd be here helping Satan regain his throne. Yo.
Dominari homines.
That's a wicked sight. Oh, what was Mark in the middle of doing, you know? Yeah, like, what if he was like taking a shit?
The sun carries his blood. HURM.
HURM.
Where are we?
Underrealm. Place your kind call hell.
I'm in hell? No.
You need your help.
I just want to know what he was in the middle of.
Yeah, I was kind of in the middle of something.
What?
Invincible!
Oh, God, this too?
What did you do to him?
You think I would banish my only viable host?
What are you doing?
I must settle for a female.
Are you saying that you could have taken a female host and you just chose not to?
Yeah. Well, lucky you, I guess.
This isn't so bad. Not bad at all.
Is there consciousness in there anywhere? Like tucked away, buried away? Always curious how that works in any given scenario.
How did she... Oh, the male flew her here. Curses!
Curses.
Only this one had the powers of...
Meet
I like how they cut it short.
Satan. Meet.
Okay, that's why.
That's Satan?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, whoa, hold up.
No.
I understand why you think that.
Allow chance to explain.
Sorry.
Violence like that is merely foreplay for my kind.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hell is actually real.
Hell, demons, Satan, all of it real. None of it as you know.
None of it as you know.
Volcanica, ruler of Magmanites, stole infernal throne from Satan. Commands Underrealm now.
What? You expect me to... Look, I'm not in a good place right now.
In multiple ways now.
Aren't demons the bad guys?
Satan, not evil. Your world exists because of Satan.
Okay, what?
Go on. I'd love to know more about that.
Surface dwellers live in 6th age of existence, unaware of previous 5.
Like the Matrix.
Surely notice giant monsters, behemoths that remain.
They're not a radiation thing?
Satan and demons are of 5th age.
Interesting.
We do not speak of 3rd age.
Well, I would like to know about all of them.
Right. Well, you also left out the 4th.
4th age was chaos. The vile ruled planet. Above and below. They are foul creatures, cannot be killed. War between us. Threaten planet with destruction.
It sounds like some D&D shit.
Without demon sacrifice, humans never evolve. No cities, no language, no you.
Damn, that's wild.
So others may live in peace. Your kind, everything.
Sounds like some old god Cthulhu kind of shit.
Okay, so this place is just deep inside the earth.
Yes.
So if I wanted to leave, I just need to fly up?
Probably die.
Maybe.
Why? He's flown farther in space. There's got to be something a little more temporally different about it.
I'll just make things worse.
Already as worse as can get.
Stop just turning what I say around on me. I'm serious.
Situation also very serious.
He did it again.
No other options.
What do you need me to do?
You will retrieve what will restore me.
What does that entail?
Volcanica and Magmanites drove demons away, threatened all life below and above there.
If I remember hearing correctly, I think before when this season was announced or whatever, it was talking about this was all like cut stuff
We're going down there?
Satan's molten crown.
that wasn't able to be included in even in the comic. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's something I remember reading about whenever the season was announced or discussed. We're actually getting to see it here.
Reason for bringing you here was expecting omni-man.
Guess your spell couldn't tell us apart.
Oh, God damn it. It's your blood, man. You got his blood. It's as simple as that.
The Viltrumites sentenced him to execution.
Unsure if should offer condolences or congratulations.
Understandable.
So, how exactly do we get to the bottom of a bottomless pit?
Not actually bottomless, just very deep. Creature with great power guards crown below.
Of course.
So we need to get Satan's crown.
Let's get it over with. Whoa, okay.
Can I have some?
Allow gravity to help just catch before bottom.
Oh, this is easier. Hey, if there's a hell, does that mean there's a heaven too?
No heaven we know of.
Interesting.
No one keeping track of good deeds, bad deeds.
Interesting.
If world ever brought truly to sight of good, no need for balance. Make earth heaven instead of imaginary one in sky.
Oh, I like that. Huh.
Omni-man never asks questions. There is detective in you, invincible.
Yeah.
This place is really messing with me. Why? Why do you keep doing that?
Doing what?
Every time you talk, it peels off your head and then it comes back when you're done.
Not important.
Yeah, sure,
Kind of.
but like, why?
Wait, I love that this is being addressed.
Why what?
Jesus Christ.
Why have the helmet do that at all? It looks pretty complicated. Why not just add a microphone or something?
Didn't design it.
What is this conversation?
What's a situation where you had to put your helmet on and off that quick? A sneak attack?
My kind armored this way since before time.
It seems pretty stupid and inconvenient.
And how is that better than a solid helmet? You could just take those off and like hold them if you need to.
Looks cool.
It does look cool.
Keeps things interesting.
Okay, man.
I'm done with this conversation.
What was the problem that this was a solution to?
Yeah.
Nearing bottom.
He's just avoiding this altogether now. All right. That was
All right, yeah, it's pretty cool.
that was so silly.
I don't see anything.
I love it.
You said there was something guarding this thing.
Cerberus once failed to stop Volcanica, banished here.
Come on, let's hurry up and...
Oh, well, there it is.
You okay?
No.
Oh my God, that thing is scary looking.
Don't worry, I'll catch you again.
What?
I love the tracing of the eyes when it moves. It's such a cool effect. Are we just cutting away while all that happens and we're not going to see any of it? HURM. To be fair, so far this episode has been from his point of view, so it makes sense. He said he'd catch you, trust. No, fight's still going on. Fight's still going on.
Check it out. It's not as hot as it looks.
Wow, we missed the entire fight with Cerberus.
I don't want to do any of this again. Ever.
Kind of funny. I would have loved to have seen it, but also, I get the bit. I can also appreciate that.
Hear awful sounds.
No.
HURM.
Won't be long now until they escape. Must hurry.
We got your crown.
No!
Wait. Wait, what did you mean to do with it? Did you not want him to have it?
Crown fragile.
Oh,
You said it was forged of pain. How does that sound fragile?
true. He maybe was just worried about it being damaged.
I forged this and imbued it with the souls of the vanquished. I ruled over an era of peace.
How did you lose the crown then? Oh.
We must draw upon our memories of old, the tearing of muscle, the glory of domination. Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby!
Whoa, I'm looking hot. Oh,
Oh my god. What the fuck?
My lord.
I'm not bowing to Satan.
Valid. Okay. Cool.
Not as you imagined.
No.
Not in the slightest.
Surface world made hell into bedtime story to keep humans good, but humans good without.
I don't know.
You do.
I do what?
No.
You know. Otherwise, why become hero? Why help others if others not worth helping?
He's got you there again.
Demons not torture vile, all die.
That's bullshit. There's always another way that doesn't involve torture or killing.
You don't know that.
Maybe have not found yet, and world could not wait.
Yeah, there's that. Got him herming now.
It is time, Clan Darkblood. Where is my sister?
Was there not enough to fully restore her, or she's just not battle worthy? Oh yeah, she's barely put together.
Save strength.
Can't go to war without me. Then take her.
Hell yeah.
Father wanted you to carry her. I believe in you, brother.
No.
Kick hideous bitch's ass.
Yeah! Fuck her up.
Your time is near.
This is such a strange episode. Thematically relevant to Mark's shit, though.
Rise and take your rightful place in this world.
Hey, I've had as much of your shit as I can take, lady.
A new plaything to dismember.
I'll clear a path, and it's all you guys.
Let's go! Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, get it!
Surrender.
I thought you were the smart one.
Oh! Break it, shatter it, or are they done? Oh my god! I mean,
Only fitting for a family heirloom to end your family.
oh, whoa! What the fuck was that? Oh!
See, I was playing with you before. Now I have Satan himself. Your deaths will soon be followed by millions more.
I can't let you do that.
He's gonna have to do this himself. Oh, hot damn!
She was gonna kill you, and then everyone else.
Yes. Thank you.
She's not dead.
Invincible.
Just keep doing it over and over again, I guess. It's so easy for him. That's crazy.
There is no victory here.
I will not forget this.
Surface dweller.
Oh, is she like melting away to go hide? Yeah, seeping into the magma below. All right, guess we'll have to deal with that later. Given, it seems like she's nothing for Mark, though.
If she comes back, just summon me again. At least I didn't ruin another costume for once.
Oh. Oh, yo. That design looks really familiar to me.
All yours.
It reminds me of something from Ben 10. I think that's what it is. And costume ruined. You shouldn't have jinxed it. You shouldn't have said anything.
You have my eternal gratitude, Invincible. You're far stronger than any human I've met.
I'm not completely human. My father was a Viltrumite, an alien from another planet.
Who would believe such a thing is possible?
Says Satan.
All that remains, sending Invincible home.
Not just invincible.
Repaid your debt and then some. Don't belong here, Damien.
Oh, he gets to go back too?
You never know when a seventh age might come along. Darkblood, do us proud.
I will.
Oh my god. It's gonna be the most gorgeous superpowered super baby ever. Congratulations!
Is that a different voice for him?
No, William, this isn't something I want.
Doesn't sound like
Baby. God, that's the first time I've said it out loud.
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
It doesn't sound like him.
Have you, told Mark?
Not yet. It just happened. We were using protection.
Mark is a superhero. I wonder if that means his, are super strong too.
The
But this isn't about him right now.
virulent Viltrumite.
I'm not ready. At least I don't think I am.
You sound unsure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love Mark, but
Then talk to him. For the love of God, talk to him instead of me. Sorry. Here for you, babe.
Yeah. Guess we're going back to the old duds.
Good for you, kid.
Maybe a little trip to hell is exactly what we needed for a different perspective on things. Yeah, look at that.
Paul and I both want to take our relationship to the next level, so we're going to buy a house together and sell this one.
You can't sell the house, Mom. Where am I gonna live?
The new house.
I don't want to live with Paul.
Did you already list the house?
I wanted to tell you both first.
I can't believe this right now. I'm sorry. You should do this if it makes you happy. I'm glad you're moving forward with him.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I get to pick my new room first.
Sure. Why not?
hello, Earth to Mark.
Sorry, just thinking.
About what?
My mom's gonna sell the house and move in with Paul. Also, hell is real.
What?
It's as weird as it sounds.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay, but maybe I'm getting there.
No.
There's never going to be a good time for this, but Mark?
Holy shit.
Oh God, what? Ah! 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 Ah!
We need you. The time for war is upon us.
Oh, let's go. Oh, what are you up to over here? Hell, for all I know, the Viltrumite thing doesn't end it, and maybe it's not even the end-all, be-all thing for the series anyway.
Darkblood. Volcanic wishes to wage war on the surface. Something the humans are doing has enraged her. Find out what and report to me.
Interesting.
Feel there may be a need for my scorched flesh to be kissed by the gentle heat of the sun once more.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. Big HURM.
Was afraid of this.
Nice. Man, all right, cool. We had a little trip to hell. It put Mark's problems into a little bit of perspective, especially like the whole like what we believe about hell, what we've learned and been told about it versus what's really going on. Another, like small evil for a greater good, a sacrifice that you have to make to do something not great so that many more people can live without it, them sacrificing their lives to endlessly torture these old god horrors, the vile, to keep the rest of the world safe. We shoulder the burden of sin so that others can live without its touch. Is basically the gist of it. So again, it's the way the Cecil's trying to get to him. It's like, hey, And even Art in their little conversation, you know, talking about how, given the scenario, you know, you don't always have time to look for the other way. And that's something they talked about too. And he's like, you know, there's always going to be an option. There should always be a third option that doesn't involve killing or torture or whatever. And it's like, yeah, maybe there is. Maybe there is. But that doesn't mean you have time to find it. In a split second moment, you have to make a call. And he chose what he did to save more lives. That's how you can try to look at it to move forward. Obviously, he feels this pain, which means he's not like any of the other horrible people. Again, it goes back to what I was saying. If he felt nothing, or even worse, joy, that would be different. That would be something to be concerned about. The fact that he has remorse, that it weighs on his soul like this so much, says a lot more about him than his father. Like he keeps comparing himself to his father for a lot of valid reasons, but at the same time, there's so much that makes him very, very different. Interesting enough, though, that's you know, Nolan's gone on this journey as well that's made him more like Mark, more comfortable being like that too. So they're like almost switching places and maybe even marrying somewhere in the middle. Probably a poor choice of words there. You know what I mean? You know, with Nolan accepting the humanity he obtained while on Earth and even wrestling with and understanding and giving himself over to compassion, whether it be for at least his kids. You know, he's helping the coalition. He feels remorse and regret for what he did. As much as he tried to justify it in the moment. And then meanwhile, Mark is also going the other direction while beating himself up over doing something even remotely similar to what he believes his father may have done or has done. I don't know. But we spent some time in there helping Satan get his realm back. But now the question's been raised is, why is she woken up all of a sudden anyway? Why is her sights set on the surface now? And now Satan's curious about that, and he's like, well, maybe I need to go up there, figure out why she was curious about what's going up. Why was she so intent on disturbing the cycle and the balance in order to get to the surface world? And now the with that tickled, it's possible that it might not just be Volcanica, that it may even be him that finds interest in the surface world. Obviously, though, I don't see him releasing the vial or these old gods. I like this idea of the different stages or ages of humanity, or not even humanity, of this planet. It definitely reminded me of The Matrix, because like in the previous iterations, that's where ghosts, werewolves, vampires, and all that come from. In ours, because they're remnants, they're leftovers from a previous instance of The Matrix. And that's like some of these older creatures are very much the same as like the Titans, like the Golems or these other things were from various other ages. And it just makes me very curious and interested about some of those, actually getting a glimpse at them, which I doubt we'll get. But I like how this is a kind of a perspective shift. Like, one, to highlight Mark not being as bad as he thinks he is right now, but also just realizing that the reality of the world being that sometimes you have to make a tough call. And if you go home and it keeps you up at night, that's just a sign that you're still human in there, man. I don't know. It's a really fun episode. I think after everything that we've seen in the last couple, it's a nice little like button to kind of like, one, give us a little bit of a reprieve from all the greater issues going on. And for Mark to have this little isolated journey just to kind of reflect a little bit and ground himself. And like you said, I'm still not okay. I'm still not good, but I think I'm getting there. Then Eve obviously found out she's pregnant. Not sure what she wants to do there. But before she could tell Mark, his dad and Alan showed up on the day he found out they're selling the house as well. I can't wait to see how this conversation goes, man. I really can't wait. It's so good. I love what they're doing this season right now. And we're still building up and setting up more things to kind of sprinkle out there into the ether. And if there are these other realms, other realities, other planes as well, you know, who's to say that the Viltrumite thing is the end-all be-all thing? For all I know, it could just be the first major act. Again, I'm not really familiar with how this storyline is parsed out in the comic, but who knows? But then again, I don't know. Mark didn't really have... I mean, that vial was able to wound him, but Volcanica, he kept nonchalantly one-shotting. So much so she just kept regenerating and had to retreat. But the vial, though, did some damage. And like even like the demons were afraid of what might happen if they don't keep them at bay. Because like if they get out again, we might not be able to actually put them back down and seal them back up. A lot of interesting stuff with that. Another solid episode, man. Really like this little side quest that we had going on here. Again, oh, then fuck, I was going to say is like, the whole little thing of them like pulling Mark out of the middle of whatever he was doing. And finally that mummy conceded and finally accepted a host and is off, I guess, walking their way back from the desert though. But that's another plot line that's just been, we've seen little peaks of it over the course of these seasons, finally making at least some headway. Darkblood is back in our realm, a voice and eyes for Satan himself. Now on a new mission, a new thing to investigate. See what he uncovers, man. Great episode. What did you all think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Or if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen Sun, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Amy Becca, and Ariat Coyote. Thank you guys so much for becoming safe and sharing the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that I take care of here. You guys have been a tremendous help with all that. And as always, we give a huge special thank you to all of our channel legends. You guys and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here, to keep on chugging along, to keep up with all the content that's coming out, and to get, you know, obviously getting help with the editing and mitigating damages when we get a copyright claim or strike or stuff like that. You guys really make it possible to keep this channel going, because we're doing this all for you guys here on YouTube. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. Love you guys. But that's just video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.